Going on YouTube, Cloverbell's here back with another Scarlet Violet video, and today we're going to be showcasing our Koraidon Entei team that we made as a rental for the month of July. So we've got one more rental left after this one. It's the Ditto team, but I really wanted to showcase Entei today because I think it's a really good fire type right now in the given meta, and hopefully we can get some cool wins with it. But starting here with Koraidon, again, pretty standard set with the Clear Amulet, Flare Blitz, Flame Charge for the speed control, and then of course Collision Course, your stat move there that you're going to be clicking into something like Terrapagos, for example. But again, fighting coverage is really good against that Pokemon, so Koraidon, that's one of its positive matchups, of course. Terrifier, again, the Fairy Resist is going to be nice, and also the Ice Weakness is also recommended for the Terrifier, and then you can't get burned at the same time, so that's really good. Then from here, like I said, we have Entei. We've covered Entei on the channel, but we haven't really showcased it in some of our latter games, so we're gonna do that today. It's a Life Orb set, so it's pretty aggressive. Sacred Fire in the Sun does a lot of damage. Now you add Life Orb on top of that, and it can really start picking up KOs. You got Extreme Speed for a priority move, and Tera Normal Extreme Speed is really good because again, what it allows you to do is it allows you to sit in front of the Calyrex a little bit. If they want to go for Astral Barrage that turn, you can go Tera Normal and not necessarily E-Speed the Calyrex, but E-Speed something else, or just simply go Tera Normal and Sacred Fire the Calyrex, or Sacred Fire, its partner slot. But in the end, I wanted some aggression on this Entei set because I have the Assault Vest elsewhere, and then at the same time, just the fact that we have Protect is also going to be valuable on something like Entei over here, right? And then to make Entei do more damage, as well as Koraidon, we have Chien-Pao here. Again, just Ice Spinner, being able to remove Miraidon terrain, remove Rillaboom terrain, remove Indeedee terrain is going to be huge. Again, this is our Jolly Chien-Pao, so we're going to outspeed all the modest or adamant 135s that are out there, which is very good and very comfortable for us, of course. So, take that for what you will. But again, just having Chien-Pao on switch-in is going to be good for Koraidon and Entei, just having them do extra damage. You have Sucker Punch Presser into the Calyrex if they haven't terra'd yet. But you also have Sacred Sword. Again, another fighting move into Tera Normal or something like a Terrapagos matchup there. Here's where the Assault Vest is. It's Raging Bolt. So Bolt here on the Sun, of course, we already know what that can do. You're a Protosynthesis Mon. You're going to benefit. You're going to get a nice boost in special attack damage. And that's just going to mean harder hitting Thunderclaps, harder hitting Thunderbolts. And then you have Electrowebs for speed control. So that's the other cool thing about this Raging Bolt set, is it can deal damage, but it can also give you speed control with the Electro, which I like a lot. It's a nice, also solid spread move. Then over here with the Flutter Mane, again, another Pokemon that benefits from the Sun. Now, we do have Booster Energy, which is good, but sometimes we have to make a switch, and then we still need that speed in the endgame. So having, the Koraidon with the Flutter Mane after your booster is gone is still very useful. And just like the Raging Bolt, we've got an Icy Wind for speed control, and then we have two stab moves in Moonblast and Shadow Ball there. You could argue that Taunt is a good move here in place of Shadow Ball, and it is. But for, a little bit of aggression, I think Shadow Ball was also a pretty solid choice, just overall. Then finally, we have the Farigiraf. This is going to be our Trick Room matchup, or our Tailwind matchup mod, because again, if they're going to have Tornadus, we can always bring the Farigiraf and, just set up Trick Room. We can deny priority moves against the Entei, against everything else here. And then, just Psychic Noise for a little bit of stat damage. Foul Play for, just hitting those adamant-natured Pokemon for big damage, something like an Iron Hands or a Calyrex that doesn't want to be taking Foul Play. Force them to Terra, and then from there, just deal big damage, right? Now, and this is also where something like an Ogerpon Cornerstone is missed a little bit, just because, you have Entei and you have Koraidon here. If things want to Terra Fire, what really helps is either Rock-type damage or Ground-type damage. That's also why we have Stomping Tantrum on the Entei a little bit, just to give us a little bit more damage for that reason. But at the same time, Ogerpon Cornerstone just really fits on a team like this. And you can argue you can remove either something like that Chien-Pao slot, or maybe even one of the Protosynthesis Mons, or even Farigiraf for that matter. But, we made the decision at the time to make the team without it, but it still functions relatively fine. All right, so that's the team. So hopefully we can get some cool wins with Koraidon and Entei in the Sun. So without wasting further time, let's just go straight into the ranked battles. That's a Raikou. Okay, so Zamazenta. Alright, so he's got the Volcarona, so there's his Zamazenta matchup, per se. There's a Grimmsnarl, there is a Pelipper. Okay, so he's got some Koraidon tools here. I do like Flutter Mane as a potential lead here. Like Flutter Entei, I do like actually, right? You know, just some aggression here. He can't fake out. He's gonna give me Grassy Terrain. He can click Reflect and stuff, but he can Tera the Flutter and just nuke the Grimmsnarl and double it if anything, right? And then I'll keep the Koraidon in the back. I don't like Volcarona. That's gonna be a tough matchup, but I do think the Pelipper's annoying. I do like Raging Bolt to an extent. I think this is a good bring here. A little bit speed control. Not bringing Chien-Pao might be a throw, but we'll see. We'll see. Just I have to have something against that Pelipper, right? And let's see if he leads it too. But yeah, this is where like Icy Wind Flutter is gonna come in handy and stuff like that. And then Entei is gonna have to do the job without Chien-Pao, but we do have the Sun. It's Grimmsnarl, Volcarona. Yeah, see, I figured he might try the Grimmsnarl stuff, so you know, like we can easily just Tera right now and just blow up the Grim. Right, potentially, or even just blow up the Volcarona. So I'm just gonna double the slot here, and I can, you know, just straight Moonblast this. I don't have to like quote unquote Tera, because I think Life Orb Sacred Fire is gonna do a lot anyway. So yeah, I'm not gonna Tera yet. I'm just gonna save it. Okay, that's perfect. He protects the bug. I wasn't aiming for that anyway. Does he do Light Screen? Does he do Thunder Wave? It's Parting Shot. Okay, glad I didn't Tera that. But what comes in? Don't tell me it's going to be Zamazenta, because that does not want to take a Sacred Fire. There's no way. There's no way. So you had Parting Shot, so no T-Wave, no screens either. So what is this? You better be careful here. Yo, what? Please, Entei, please hit the Sacred Fire. Okay, Flutter Mane first, chip damage with the Moonblast. A little bit of chip. Decent chip. Please hit the Sacred Fire. Yes! Oh my god, that's such good value. Please burn it. Can I get a burn? I would love a burn. No burn, really? Oh man. Okay, that's big, right? So now we can still technically Sacred Fire. I kind of just want to get the speed advantage on the Zob. He could click Protect. I kind of want to just always pin this and still click Icy Wind. The point is to get the control over Zom, just because he can still outspeed the Entei here. And he's going to Tera it anyway, so this might be good. Or unless this is the Volcarona. Let's see, it is the Volcarona, but into what? It is going to be water, which is okay. That's not terrible. I have a Raging Bolt, so I'm glad I bought the Raging Bolt now. Alright. And there's the Rage Powder. Alright, so he gets to... So he's going to support the Zom here. Alright, good play. Alright, so there's the Icy Wind. Okay. And there's the speed advantage, of course. Does he double the Entei slot, though? Alright, here's the Sacred Fire. Okay, of course not going to do anything. Oh, now I get the burn. I would have loved to get it on the Zob. Alright. Where are we going here? It is just a heavy slam. He's going to snipe the Flutter. That's okay. I don't mind that. The job from Flutter was done. Okay, and he clicked Rage Powder. Alright, so I have a Raging Bolt here. You know? And I can just blast that thing. I also have Koraidon. I outspeed everything. I can Collision Course the Volk. And I can Sacred Fire the... Yeah, I think I like this. Because that Volcarona has been chipped a lot. Okay. And now Sacred Fire is going to do so much damage. But also, I think just Stomping Tantrum from this range is also going to pick up. Now, I think he might have the Pelipper in the back too, so I have to be careful. But I still want to Sacred Fire this slot. And I do like Collision Course into this. Let me just get rid of the Volt first. Okay, he goes the Protect route, but again, I get to still blast this Volcarona with a Collision Course. Now, if he trades me burn for burn, that's not good either. So that's also not for... That wouldn't be good either. Which makes me think I should have Tera Fired that turn, so we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I probably should have Tera Fired that turn anyway. Okay. Oh, and I don't get the bird. That's good. Alright, so we removed the Volk threat. But yeah, just as a side note, I should have Tera Fired here, so I don't get burned. But yeah. Now, do you have the Pelipper in the back? You have the Grimmsnarl. So we removed your... So, yeah, I mean... Look, we've gotten rid of your Volk. You have a Grimmsnarl here. You can always click Reflect. But the question now is, do you have the Pelipper in the back? Alright, we're going to Sacred Fire. You just protected that slot. I do still like this play. And I think now I will go for that Tera Fire play. And I will also go for a straight Flare Blitz. I think this is always correct. So this is probably... Is this the Pelipper now? Yeah, see, he finally brought the Pelipper. But we have the Raging Bolt. So this is still okay. Alright, and if he went for Spirit Break, that's also okay. Again, we can still chip this Pelipper here for tons of damage. Alright, so he brought the Rain. Yeah, it's just all about getting my mons in position. I just also need to root the Ring. Alright, oh, that's annoying. He went for Thunder. So wait, you have Thunder Wave and Parting Shot? Do you not have a Spirit Break then? Or do you have no screens? Alright, a little bit of chip on the Pelipper, of course. We get a burn there, but we didn't get the burn on the Zom. Alright, Alright, and here is, of course, the Flare Blitz here. Also gonna do almost like no damage. Alright, no damage. And he does reset the stuff on the board there. Okay. So what I can do is I can still go for Extreme Speed. And I can also get in Koraidon later. I'm gonna try and pick up the Pelipper here. You know, again, just... I was waiting for this to come, but it didn't come. Alright, and we can go into Bolt now. I don't want to take... I don't think he Spirit Breaks. You have Party Shot Thunder Wave. Is it just Spirit Break and something else? Maybe Fake Out? Is that what it is? No screens? That's a weird set. But we'll have to see. This is best of one ladder. E-Speed comes out. We don't pick up the Pelipper. That's okay. Alright, he went for Thunder Wave into the Entei, so we get a little bit of luck there. There's the Weather Ball. We should eat this, right? Yes, we do. Alright, and again, the Pelipper's on a timer here. So either way, I think we just... we can also just bring back in Koraidon here. He might switch out the Pelipper and then... You know, but into what? Then the Zom dies. So I think I'm fine with this. Right, we still always pick up with E-Speed here. Okay. And he could Thunder Wave, but again, it's not the end of the world. And he Terra the Volcarona already. I'm going to protect the Entei slot here. I'm thinking something. And if he, just in case he does switch, no, you know what? I'm just gonna be aggressive. I'm gonna go wave here. Yeah, see, I knew he would do this. That's why I stayed the Entei and I just protected. All right, so we should be able to pick up the Zamazenta from this range, which is good, and we get to keep the Koraidon in the back. So we'll have the weather advantage later on. So that's good. All right, good. We got rid of the restricted. Our restricted is parried. Okay, and now it's just Pelipper against other stuff. Okay. Yeah, so he went from... Okay, so now we know that he does not have any screens. So he had Foul Play, he had T-Wave, he had Parting Shot. And yeah, he just doesn't have screens. I don't even think he has Spirit Break either. Alright, so this is easy. So we can just pick up with E-Speed here. He might protect. It doesn't really matter. And then from here, we can just simply click Thunderbolt into the Grimmsnarl. So I think we're fine. Alright, battle was cancelled. Yes, exactly. Good play. And Reservation. There is a Jolteon on my screen. Oh man, what is this? Okay. Pokesports had a video with Jolteon recently. I wonder if this is the same team. Okay, Tailwind. I would imagine there's Thunder on that Jolteon. Jolteon's gonna be fast. This is where something like Raging Bolt can really come in handy. like Raging Bolt, Farigiraf, if anything. Just set up Trick Room stuff. And then in the end game, what do I want? I do think Koraidon can be good here. Right? And then Entei also would be good in the sun. Right? Same with Flutter, but I think Entei also just like doing some good damage into Tsareena there. I think is important. So we'll try like this. Okay. But yeah, Jolteon. Okay, that's a mon. Let's see. Let me check if they actually had they had a Leafeon team. Oh, they do have a Jolteon team. But is this the same Jolteon, right? One would have to wonder. My opponent's thinking, and looks like he's decided. Yeah, it is. Oh, okay. Alright, I see it. It's AV Kyogre. Alright. It was from Pokemon. Okay. Tornadus is Covert Cloak. Tsareena is Wide Lens. The Ursh is Scarf. Okay. Not gonna lie, Raging Bolt looking pretty good here. Yeah, see, it is Thunder Jolteon. Alluring Voice, Shadow Ball Vulture. That's a team. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's see what it does against what we got. So there's Wulmasu, there is the Tornadus. This is where Raging Bolt is gonna be looking pretty good here. Can't quite taunt. This looks like a free Trick Room. That Urshifu is very fast. So in the grand scheme of things, I can always Thunderbolt. He could switch into Tsareena, of course. But I also just want to, remove the Tornadus immediately right now. The Urshifu is a problem. He is, but he's gonna be forced to stay in, right? So I don't know. Like, do you really make that play? I think I want to just Thunderbolt this and just try and set up the Trick Room. Okay, he's going for taunt. I guess he forgot what Farigiraf does. Alright, there's the U-turn. Okay, imagine if I Thundered or Thunderbolted that slot. Okay, so we're gonna get a free Trick Room here, which is good for my Raging Bolt. Especially if he brings in Kyogre here. What is this? Real? Is this Jolteon? Oh, Tsareena. Yeah, okay. See, this is what I thought he might have in the back. This is why I didn't want to target that Ursh slot. And there goes the Tornadus. Okay, this is free Trick Room. And that Tsareena has some speed and method on it, so... Okay, here we go, Trick Room. So we know it's Kyogre and Urshifu in the back. And I'm just gonna disregard Tsareena because I have a Koraidon and an Entei in the back waiting. So, yeah, I'm just always gonna attack the right slot, no matter what. Yeah, there's the Wool. And, that thing cannot protect. You have only Tera Water. This thing is cooked. Right, so we're gonna Thunderbolt this slot. And, I don't really have to... I can even foul play this Tsareena if I want. I can... Yeah, like, I'm just wondering, like, what... do I even need to do anything? I can just Helping Hand. But... Yeah, like, I know there are Kyogres in the back, so I'm just gonna stay in. I'm just going to just do some chip damage here. I can go for Psychic Noise. I think I also just want to go for Foul Play. But I think some chip damage is just going to be good here. Alright, because I know it has, like, Triple Axle. Triple Axle is not great. That's all the chip I needed. Okay. And, again, we're just going to Thunderbolt. Oh, yeah. That thing has Triple Axle. Okay. But that's not going to KO, though. Okay. Alright, and, of course, this is just free Thunderbolt. That's all I needed. And Kyogre's coming in, of course. And the Kyogre is Assault Vested, so it's just free Thunderclap damage. And then we can bring in Koraidon and Entei in the endgame and just finish things off here. Now, it is Assault Vested. I can also technically... Oh yeah, the Kyogre is also super slow. He's going to outspeed me too, so I might have to flip the Trick Room now. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go Thunderclap. Okay, I'm going to go Thunderclap here and reflip the Trick Room. So this way Entei and Kyogre can outspeed. Yeah. And Entei and Koraidon is what I'm saying. Oh yeah, that's right. Tsareena also has Queen Mountain. Funny how we both made the same mistake in one game. Alright, Thunder coming out into Farigiraf. We actually live, so that's cool by me. Alright, and he goes for Raging Bolt here. That's actually kind of funny how we... I forgot about Tsareena's ability. I could have just... Yeah, did the other thing. Alright, but anyway. Flipping Trick Room. Good content, right? Okay. Alright, now we'll go into... We'll go into Koraidon here. Alright, and we should be okay. And again, we don't necessarily need to Tera. I do like having our Tera available. Now, Triple Axle is a pain, but again, we have the Entei in the back, so we should be alright. So I kind of want to just collision course this thing. He has a lot of investment. I do see that. Okay. That's the other thing. Like, he has a ton of investment. Maybe I save the Tera for Entei later, but I'm gonna go for Collision Course now, and I'm gonna go Helping Hand here. We're just gonna go all in. Like, this guy is modest 236 defense. That's crazy. That's a lot of bulk on Kyogre. Okay. But I know we outspeed, and his water move's not gonna hit that hard. Yeah, he's gonna Tera now. Is this Tsareena? Might be. Yeah, you don't have a choice here. So Entei's gonna have to use its ground moves later. Okay, and we always have E-Speed pressure. Alright, so here we go. Helping Hand. Clap the hands. Alright, Kyogre doesn't have HP, but it does have almost max defense, which is kind of crazy. Alright, here's the Collision Course. This should, I would say, almost KO the Kyogre. Yeah, he actually lives, which is kind of funny. There's the... Okay, that does no damage. Okay. Now, his water moves are not going to do that much. Oh, he only hit 2 times. That's cool. Alright, and it's just Ice Beam. Oh, that's perfect. And that's all we need. Okay. So... Yeah. He actually crit me there. So, now, if anything, Entei kind of just wins later in the endgame. So, what I want to do is just remove... Okay. Yeah, I think I just want to do this. Just remove the Kyogre. And I can also Foul Play. I was like, what else does he want to do? Like, Entei's gonna be good later. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kill the Kyogre now. Collision Course is just always gonna kill. He might protect the Tsareena. And I'm just going to switch Farigiraf and go into Entei here. And I think this is fine. Okay, he just cancels the battle anyway. Alright, yeah. So, we made the funny Thunderclap mistake. The same way he tried to taunt, but, you know, this is why we play the game. Playing against Jack from Titanic, and this is the Miraidon Talonflame team that also has been going around, per se. Okay. I mean, I do like Raging Bolt to an extent. It looks interesting to bring here, but I don't think I want to at the end of the day. Well, we're gonna bring Koraidon. Entei could... Actually, do I even need Entei in this game? I do like Chien-Pao. I do like Flutter Mane too. Is it gonna be Bolt Flutter? Is the question. Like I don't mind that play either. I just do this like Bolt Flutter. Then with Koraidon in the back. Entei's, but I do need Chien-Pao at the end of the day, so I think I'm gonna go with it like this. I think this is alright, just in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, let's lock in. You could go with the Tailwind mode, but would you really do that? You know, when I have a Farigiraf on the field, I don't think you would per se. So, I think this is Z's team, right? Just because I see the Talonflame and whatnot, which means it's Life Orb Talonflame. I don't think your Tera Electric I mean, I don't think you're Terra Fairy Miraidon. I think you're still the electric version. So it's gonna be Farigiraf and Iron Hands here. So, that Iron Hands has close combat if I remember. And this thing has Twin Beam if I understand that correctly. Okay. But yeah. How do I want to do this? I know that Farigiraf can exert some decent pressure here. And Heavy Slam is not going to be good by any means. So I kind of want to just get some like raw damage here. Just go for Thunderbolt here. And I can technically Moonblast. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Could be. Or do I just double the Iron Hands right now? You know what? I'm going to do it. How about I'm going to Draco this thing. And I'm going to just straight up Moonblast this. Let me see what he does. Okay. Because I know he's got like some decent investment here. Oh, I Tera Electric this thing. Wait a second. That's not what I wanted, actually. Alright, he went for Fake Out. Okay, that's fine. I wanted the Flutter to do it. This is not what I wanted. Okay. Awkward. Alright, Trick Room comes out. Yes. Now, he can Heavy Slam me, so that's not super great. I can Draco him. So, I can always do that. I can always T-Bolt this Farigiraf here. I want to just get raw damage on this. And I know a Heavy Slam's coming in, so maybe I want to just go into Koraidon here. Okay. And maybe this might even pick up the Farigiraf, because I'm going to give it a Sun-boosted Tera Electric damage. Right? Now, he didn't Tera the Farigiraf yet. He might do that now. So, we're taking somewhat of a risk here. Right? But let's see if he does do it. Or if he just wants to snipe the Flutter Mane here. Alright, what's it gonna be? We're gonna see Terra Ground? Okay. No, we don't. Oh, he's just going straight for this. Okay, is this CC? Is this close combat? Oh, it's just Drain Punch into Raging Bolt. Okay, that's okay. I don't mind that so much. Okay, I just wonder if this is enough to pick up the Farigiraf. Might be. Alright, so here's the T-Bolt. Okay. Should do a decent amount of damage. It almost kills. Farigiraf has good EVs there. You know, 116 defense. I can't quite Thunderclap here. And Drain Punch is not so great. He can whip this, and I can go into the Flutter Mane here. So I can make that play. If he Heavy Slams, that's not great. But I'm going to do it. I can also technically... Yeah, I'm gonna just do that. And then they get up Trick Room. I can also just remove the Farigiraf just with Flare Blitz. Collision Course is a play. I'm just gonna raw Flare Blitz this thing. Let's see what he does. See if he can whiff. See if he does the Helping Hand play again. Alright, here's the Flutter. Alright, we're gonna anticipate the Drain Punch here. Okay. And, oh, it's just Twin Beam here. Okay, that's good damage. Okay. Now, did you snipe, or did you... Alright, he just went for Drain Punch into the Raging Bolt there. Okay, so... we should be able to pick up this Farigiraf, which is okay. We get a key knockout there. He still has Trick Room up, so his Iron Hands does still outspeed. Alright, we have to find a way to keep stalling this. It's gonna be a little bit tricky. I think he goes Miraidon here. Alright, actually goes into Ursaluna. Okay. Yeah, that's probably correct. So, yeah, Miraidon's waiting for me. I just want to check how many turns of TR are left here. 2 turns, per se. Okay. I didn't lose anything yet. I still have the Raging Bolt there. I can protect the Flutter here. I can also protect Koraidon. How does he want to do this? I might have to just let Koraidon go down here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... This one's a tough one. Okay, here's what we do. We're gonna still Moonblast. And I'm gonna protect this one still. Let's see. Okay, he does Tera. This grass? So he's not gonna Tera the Miraidon. He's gonna Tera the Blood Moon. Okay, this probably means he's nuking my Flutter. Okay. Alright, we'll see what he does. Alright, we protect here. I think it's an easy protect. I wanted to protect Flutter and not protect Koraidon here. Yeah, that's an easy snipe for him. And then what does he do here? He just does the Hyper Voice stuff. Okay. Now, with Farigiraf out of the way, I can still zap that thing. Alright, so here's Raging Bolt. Okay, I can get some chip damage onto the Blood Moon. And preserve my Koraidon. So I can click Thunderclap. Alright, he can protect, which is also okay. I'm gonna go into I can do this. But yeah, I think he's gonna KO one. I don't think he can KO per se both, because I have a sash on this thing. Alright. So there's my Thunderclap. It's some decent damage, of course. Doesn't have any Spidef on that Ursaluna. That's pretty good damage. Alright, it does Drain Punch the Raging Bolt. So I will get to live to tail the tail. Right? And the Iron Hands just goes back to full. And now if he clicks Blood Moon, that means he can't click it next turn. Right? So, alright, that's the smarter play. He just goes for Hyper Voice. Okay, so I still don't think I can KO both of these. It's gonna be hard. Okay, Dimensions Return to Normal. We're gonna go into Koraidon here. Alright. So now I have to be careful. Alright, one turn of Sun, not super great. Trick Room is gone, so he could easily protect the Ursaluna. Sacred Sword also just picks that up. So does Ice Spinner. I think he just protects or goes into... Let me see. Let me just Collision Course this. Because this one's the main problem. And... I think he still attacks with the Burst. Do I always pin that slot? I think I do. So here's what we do. Let's just protect this. And let's still Ice Spinner this. Alright, so I'll protect this slot. Let's see what he does with the Iron Hands here. Alright, he got me. Yeah, I should have just doubled the Iron Hand slot. I could have made a good play there. Right? Because then next turn he goes into Miraidon, we blow that up. And he can't tear anymore. Okay. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. There's a whiff there. Alright, Sun goes away. Alright, so less damage, of course, but... Now I have to really do this. Okay. I do have... It's gonna be tough. Because he has so much investment there. I still think I want to double this slot. See, Hyper Voice just picks up. That's the problem. Okay, here's what we do. Maybe we protect this slot. Okay, let's do it like this. Oh, I don't get it. That's unfortunate. Alright, but we can still blow up this thing. Okay. I could have also protected Chien-Pao. And then just attacked. Oh, wait, he went... Okay, that still always KOs. Yeah, he gets me here. Good job from Z's team. And you already know the Miraidon's coming in. Yeah, good job from Jack. Gets the attack boost. Alright. There's no real way around this. I mistakenly Terra. I'm just gonna play it out, of course. I'm gonna go for the Ice Spinner. Either way. Just to try, of course. Alright, here's the Ice Spinner. We're gonna blow up his terrain. Miraidon goes splat. Okay. But any attack he does is just a straight KO. I ignored the Iron Hands for loads long. I think what I should have done was Terra the Flutter. I don't know why I Terra the other thing. That was a mistake there. So that's on me. But yeah, GG's to Jack. Oh my goodness. Alright, we've got Ninetales Calyrex. Alright, one of those niche Calyrex teams. This is gonna be hard to remove. That Ninetales is not fun. That being said, he's got 4 things weak to fire. So we got that much going for us. There's gonna be Terra Waters and Terra Fires here. Okay. The question is, how do we want to deal Ninetales? Oh, yeah, that's a tough one. Like Ninetales and then Calyrex, but he does boost my Chien-Pao, so we have that going for us. Is it simply... There's Farigiraf too. Yeah, it's a tough one. I have to see what I want to do with this. Helping Hand, Foul Play, Trick Room. It's not super great. If he just wants a Trick Room now, it's not. I think I can still lead aggressive here. I still think like Entei is good, and then even Chien-Pao is also good. Okay, and then we'll bring obviously Koraidon in the back. How else do I want to do this? Is it just Farigiraf? I'll bring the Flutter Mane. I think a decent special attacker is going to be good. This one's a little tricky. Seems a little out there, but Ninetales is a good option for him. Alright. I just realized that if he leads the Ninetales, I don't even get the weather anymore. Okay. So, Calyrex Flutter, that means Ninetales is in the back somewhere. Ideally. We can force the Terra right now. Okay. Calyrex is not good. He might try the Trick Room, which would be very bad. What is this? Is it speed? It's speed. Okay, that's not great. Now, if he's Terra Fire, that's not good for him. Flutter is faster. I can force the Terra now. He can just protect the Calyrex too, right? But if he does that, then he dies to Sucker Punch, right? So that's Sucker Punch. Do I ignore the Flutter? Is the question. This is a tough one, and I'm not sure how to really do it. I'm gonna Sacred Fire anyway, and I'm just going to try. Oh, this is very risky. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna say that Flutter does not do what I think he's gonna do. Okay? We switch first. Okay, does the Flutter do what I think he's gonna do, or does he not? Let's see. Ah, man. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, this is either fire or water. Let's see. It's water. Okay, so we can still burn, right? Now, the problem is if we take a Moon Blast into the Koraidon, I might just lose the thing. Oh, baby. All right, goodbye, Koraidon. It was nice knowing you. I could have protected that slot. Yeah, that's that. At the last second, I didn't want to do that. Okay, and here's the Sacred Fire. I would love a burn. That can at least compensate here. Okay, we do get a burn, so there's that. Yeah, that was a bad play. The burn for my restricted is not worth it. And he gets Trick Room up, yeah. But now we outspeed the Flutter, which is kind of funny. Alright. And the Calyrex is burned, so, you know, I have that advantage. I do have my own Flutter, but I kind of want to just, you know, hit this thing for big damage. Now, the Chien-Pao does make the Calyrex stronger. He is booster. That's also something I don't like either. But I can Sacred Fire this slot, try again for a burn, And I can also Sucker. What does he have in the back? Could be Ninetales, right? So, could be that. He's Booster, so he might have just straight up Protect. And the Calyrex is under Trick Room, but he's burned, so... I'm still going to Sacred Fire anyway, and I'm just gonna Sucker this just to get some damage. Yeah, he's gonna swap, I figured. Okay. Is it Ursh? It's Rillaboom! Okay, so we can pick that up. Right? We can pick that up. And does the Calyrex protect? Alright, so... Oh, that's good damage. Alright. There's high horsepower. It looks like he missed! We have a little bit of Clover luck on the Entei today. Alright. Boom. He gives me the Rillaboom. Alright. So... Okay. I'll take this. And again, that Calyrex is withering away. Alright, the burn chip is good. You know, I might even just be able to pick it up with E-Speed and Sucker Punch. Alright, the Flutter might just straight protect here. So, that's fine by me, if he does do that. Like, I still have all this pressure on the Flutter Mane. And again, the speed makes it so that I'm faster. So I can still do this. I can even double the Calyrex slot. What's in the back? I still have my own Flutter Mane. How many turns of Trick Room are left? We still have 3 turns. Okay, so that's good. I'm gonna make a read. I'm gonna say the Flutter. I'm gonna say the Flutter protects here. I'm gonna just pick up the Calyrex. E-Speed and Sucker. I'm gonna just do this. Let's see. Does the Flutter protect? No, he didn't. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna still do this. Alright, Sucker does pick up. Wow, so I could have just actually removed the Flutter. But that's okay. Because my Chien-Pao is Sash. I think he only has Moonblast. He does not have Dazzling Gleam. Alright, yeah, it's just Moonblast. Alright, so we're still okay because we still outspeed that thing. He went for Trick Room. He boosted me. Alright. So this is in a way good. Alright. Entei looking pretty good here. And it's Gholdengo! Yo! It's Gholdengo! Okay, alright, so I mean, yeah, look, I can just Sacred Fire and still hit the Gholdengo slot. I think this is it. He has no more Tera. I think that's it. Yeah, Gholdengo just actually survives here. Okay, Make It Rain's gonna do some damage. Alright, he removes the Chien-Pao. But I should be able to just blast this Flutter here. The Gholdengo is trapped. And then Icy Wind and stuff can just pick up. Yeah. Oh, but yeah, he's not even sash. That's it. Entei just almost 4-0'd this guy. I gave him my restricted turn 1. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, listen, this is why Entei's so good. Listen. Alright. So, leftovers recovery, that's fine. Yeah, and again, that just helps me. Yeah, just getting that key burn was really huge on the Calyrex. Just shutting it down completely. Alright, here's my own Flutter. Which, again, doesn't even matter. This Gholdengo is just completely mitigated. I will just... I don't even need to... I don't want to miss, so I'm just going to do this. And how many turns of Trick Room are there? Just 1, so I'm fine. But yeah, Stomping Tantrum is correct here, and I'm just going to protect. Doesn't even matter. Battle was cancelled, of course. Entei, you're a good dog. Okay, we have another Miraidon team here. There's a Dragonite on my screen, but no Chien-Pao. He's got double terrain. So, if you've got double terrain like this with Rillaboom and Miraidon, are you Calm Mind Miraidon is my question. But, good amount of Ice Sweets. And Chien-Pao's gonna be valuable at removing terrain. So here's how I want to do this. I think Flutter Mane's a great lead here. I really do. I think Raging Bolt and Flutter is also quite good here. Just the fact that he can... But yeah, and then in the endgame, I do like I do like Koraidon, of course. Alright. And then, do I want to bring Chien-Pao? I think Chien-Pao Koraidon is good, and we're going to leave the Entei home this time. Might not be the best idea, but I think it's still okay. I think we're you know, in a decent spot. Because we can get speed control. If he wants to lead his Miraidon, he's going to give me... He's going to give my Raging Bolt a boost. So that's good. And yeah, then we'll see what happens after that. And if it's Urshifu, we have an Electric Paw. You know, we have Flutter Mane for that. So we've got options. Dragonite, Urshifu. Oh my goodness. Alright. So, couple things. I have a few options. You know, I can just nuke this Dragonite, not care, and I can also Thunderclap, and this Urshifu is cooked. So I can make that play. He can switch it out from Miraidon, that's true. He can go into Rillaboom, but yeah, I think I always click Thunderclap here, no matter what. And for Dragonite, again, I'm not gonna Tera just yet. I'm just gonna see what he's got. I'm gonna go into Moonblast into the Dragonite and see what happens here. Alright, so we get a Thunderclap into the air. Is that Sash? Yeah, it's Sash. Okay, that's not good. I might lose the Flutter here. Okay, but not before I get a Moonblast off on the Dragonite, which also gets chipped heavily. Surging Strikes. Oh, we might actually live this. It's gonna be close, actually. It's gonna be very close. Come on, Flutter. Show me my EVs. Yeah, there's the Clover EVs. Yeah, that's how we look there. Outrage. Oh my god. Yo, he was going for it. This guy was absolutely going for it. Okay. So here's what we do. We clap this guy instead. And I kind of want... yeah, no, I think that's correct. So we'll clap this guy instead. Oh my god, he actually just went for that. Let's go Icy Wind. Let's go speed control here. Okay. Alright. Oh yeah, wait, no, but that's still fine. Right? I think. Okay. Yeah, no, I should have E-webbed. I should have did the reverse way. I should have Electrowebbed. And yeah, that's a throw. I should have Electrowebbed. And nuked the Dragonite. That's on me. Oh, that's very poor decision by me. Okay. Let's do it like this. Yeah, I totally forgot about Aqua Jet Thunderclap interactions. That one's completely on me. Alright. But can't dwell on it now. We still have Sucker Punch pressure, and we still outspeed this Dragonite, so all is not lost. Okay, and then we can outspeed later by just going for Flame Charge into the Dragonite now. So let's just do this. Yeah, that one's on me. That was very poor. But yeah, he's probably forced to switch the Ursh here. But let's see. Alright, now he's just gonna let me have it. Okay. So we'll take two of his own, and now we get to outspeed. Alright, here's the Flame Charge in the sun. Should still pick up the Dragonite there. But yeah, don't do what I did last week. You know, but has to be a little bit more optimal than that. Okay. Alright. So now we should outspeed the Miraidon. It comes out now, which is good. Alright, what is this? Is this... Oh, it's Iron Hands. Okay, that's fine. We have Terra Ghost available. And there is said Miraidon. So what we can easily do here is we can just double protect and scout, see what he's got. Alright, we know we outspeed the Miraidon here. So no need to risk anything. But yeah, I will just protect here. And I will, you know, just not get faked out here. I could have also technically not needed to Tera the thing and just go straight for our Ice Spinner, right? And that would have been also okay. Just free damage. Where is he going with the fake out there? All right. Yeah. See, I could have just Tera'd and just blow up the Miraidon here. There's the Draco. Where was that going? Oh boy. Okay. All right. So here's what we do next. I think we just easily Tera Fire here, and we just go for a Collision Course into that slot, or just double the Miraidon here. But we outspeed now, so I just want to do this, and I'll just break the Miraidon here. This is also, you know, we are jolly Chien-Pao, so that's good. Okay, here's our Tera. Yeah, but of course, would have been a little bit more optimal with the Raging Bolt there. I'm still kicking myself a little bit, but we play on, right? All right. So no Tera comes out. That's very interesting. So that's just a free. That's a free Ice Spinner here. We get to blow up the terrain, which is nice. Okay. Yeah. I don't quite understand this. Is this just like a throwaway? And what are we doing here? Is it just Drain Punch? Yeah, it is just Drain Punch. Yeah, I could have even just Ghost Terrored the Chien-Pao there too, right? It's just like, okay, we got all my health back. Got all his health back, I should say. Alright, and now we just nuke him, just Flare Blitz, and we just Ice Spitter, and he just cancels the battle, right? So, strange team, but, you know, one small misplay. But it doesn't cost us, and these guys just basically 4 on 2. Alright. Yeah. Squad's pretty decent, I must say. Squad is pretty solid. Alright, GG's to Shonu. Alright folks, so there's the team. Give it a go, let us know how you do. Again, Entei did pretty fine in this video. Like, Life Orb was doing a lot of damage. Raging Bolt and Flutter Mane, they also did the jobs that they needed to do. Same thing with Chien-Pao, of course, and then Farigiraf, of course, just denying priority and giving us Trick Room in that one game against Kyogre when we needed it, and also able to turn off Trick Room when we also needed it, right? So this way our faster Pokemon in the back can outspeed their slower options in the end game, right? So, it's got a lot of tools. You got speed control here, you got E-Webs and Icy Wind and Trick Room, so use that to your advantage. You have some priority moves with Thunderclap, Extreme Speed, and Sucker Punch, so sometimes you may not even need that. And again, Koraidon sometimes just plays the support role here. Enabling the Entei, the Raging Bolt, is sometimes very useful. Just again, having boosted Sacred Fire damage and just plus modest, Raging Bolt, clicking Thunderclaps and Thunderbolts is also like quite useful at the end of the day. All right, so that's gonna be it for now, folks. We'll be back with another video in the next one. Peace out. Have a good one.